Some journeys are carefully planned, mapped out, predictable. And then there are those that unfold on their own, full of surprises, small setbacks, and unforgettable moments. This one takes us from Kitengela right to the deep town of Magadi. Very early into the journey, we ran into our first challenge. The right-hand side wiper has completely failed. And with the rain coming down this morning, visibility is already becoming a concern. So the first person we found could not fix it. So we made the decision to push on to Isinya, hoping to find better help there.
Shawnee. Hey, Sean.
This is Isinya, located right near the Isinya River and the busy weighbridge that serves trucks moving across the corridor. It's also a key junction where we will leave the Namanga road and branch off onto the pipeline road. This route cuts through Kiserian and eventually leads all the way to Magadi. And for us, this was more than just a junction. It was where we hoped to finally solve our wiper problem. Fortunately, we have found a mechanic willing to take a look and help us out.
Hapo mali yako. Parallel
ama juu kidogo.
Anasema okay, I'm change.
After a closer inspection, we realized the problem was more serious than we thought. The wiper mounting had completely broken off, and finding a replacement part here wasn't possible. Isinya isn't large enough to stock such specific components, so the mechanic had to improvise.
1 year later.
And with that small victory, we were back on the road, now fully committed to the journey ahead. But not long after leaving, we noticed something else. The hood had not been properly secured at the mechanic. So once again, we had to pull over and fix it before continuing. As we settle into the pipeline road, the journey begins to feel different. This stretch is known not just for its terrain, but also for the people who use it. It's a training ground for athletes, especially long-distance runners, preparing for endurance and marathon races. Because this road tests more than just speed, it tests resilience. Now, Pipeline Road is situated majorly in Isinya, and for those people who are residents of Isinya or come from this area know that Isinya is a Maasai word that means a place with water. So the surrounding area still carry a strong Maasai heritage where land, movement, and culture remain deeply connected. Interestingly, along this stretch of Pipeline Road, you'll come across a number of international schools. We have Rockfield, we have Dawamu, we have Brookhurst, quietly located in this vast open landscape. Almost unexpected, yet perfectly placed. This is the Kiserian junction, the point where the journey towards Magadi truly narrows down. Kiserian itself is a growing town, acting as a bridge between urban life and the more remote regions beyond. From here on, the road becomes significantly narrower, with sharper bends and less room for error. It's a section that demands focus, patience, and careful driving, because the journey ahead is as challenging as it is rewarding. Magadi isn't your typical destination. It doesn't offer the usual comforts or predictable attractions. What it offers instead is something far more rare: authenticity, raw, untouched landscapes, and experiences that stay with you long after the journey ends. And by the way, did you know that Lake Magadi is primarily fed by underground hot springs? Not just the usual lakes that are fed by rivers. This one is different. At this point, the landscape begins to open up in ways that are hard to describe. The silence, the scale, the stillness. No camera, no lens can fully capture what it feels like to stand here. You simply have to experience it for yourself. Finally, we arrive in Magadi town, a quiet settlement surrounded by vast open land and shaped by both nature and industry. Here, we met a local Maasai guide, someone who understands this land better than any map ever could. After a quick negotiation and payment of the required community fee, he agreed to take us through the experience. Magadi itself operates in a unique way. Much of the town's structure and activity is influenced by the Tata Company, an international entity that has long managed the operations around the soda ash and salt extraction here, giving this remote area an interesting blend of local culture and global industry.
Hivi haina nini?
Ile haina.
Hiyo ni nini?
Soda.
Inaitwa igata.
Igata.
Hiyo kiaka nini?
Naona huko traditional tulikuwa tunaweka chumvi kwa choo. Alafu hizi traditional hizi latrine.
Ni baking soda.
Soda hii soda but tulikuwa tumianga. Baadaye tulikuwa tumia magadi.
Magadi. Hiyo igata. Hata nyinyi mnaita igata.
Unajua Kikuyu and Maasai wa one and the same matter the different.
So they borrowed a lot, eh?
Ile umesema pale si kamkuru ama
carbon. Bubbling in a pressure. Kwa sababu ni hii. It looks like sludge, too sludge. Hiyo nimezoea. Si hata mimi hospitali wangu alituonyesha vile wanaweka
hata alikuwa atumia India.
Kuingia wapi?
Unakumbuka babu ule time ya alikuwa sijati anakiwa sijui ilikuwa HIV ama nini?
Ule wa Tanzania.
Hii ndio njia kumbe.
Watu walikuwa wanapitia
Kule huko kwa
babu.
babu.
Ndio walikuwa wanapitia Lake Magadi.
Huko kunaitwa lo? Kulikuwa na ile jina ya unaenda nini
something. Kwa babu kulikuwa kunaitwa aje?
Walikuwa wanatembea.
watu wanaambia hapa ilikuwa shortcut.
Miguu. Kimaji sana. Sasa hii yako.
Huyo alikuwa kama kweli. Kweli. Alikufa. Please alikufa. Hiyo line yenye watu walikuwa wanaacha magari wanapanga line.
Nakumbuka tukiona kwa TV. Londiani ilikuwa
Loliondo.
Just nearby lies KENSALT, the largest salt manufacturing company in Kenya, operating right here in Magadi, transforming the natural resources of this region into products distributed across the country and beyond. It stands as a powerful example of how industries can thrive even in the most remote environment. But beyond the industry, Magadi also offers something unexpected, a natural spa experience created entirely by nature.
Haya, wenye wanataka kuingiza mguu.
Wapi hapo?
Hapo hizi mawe. Toa nini?
Sasa zikuje zinakula kule. Hizi samaki ama ni frogs?
Hizi ni fish. Sita. Mauma. Tina hataki kutoka kuingia.
Ataingia tu.
Mama?
Anataka haon ashikiliwe.
It's like something fish on top of your leg. Yeah. Then just do it. Do here. Do here like this. Oh my god. So just like
Dada iko kili sana. So ingie.
Mama mimi sikufikiria ni.
Sema pedicure.
With time not on our side, we had to begin our journey back to Nairobi, even though it felt like there was still so much more to explore. Of course, there are places that we didn't visit because of time, but that leaves an area that is open to be explored next time.
Hii kazi ya cameraman is no joke. Something a video. Show how that is adding water. Yeah. Go where? Yeah, you can go there, but don't pass there. I told you to ask Daddy.
Enjoy my views. Hey, nakwambia this road, the Magadi road, has beautiful views. Beautiful views. Sio show, hebu onyesha show hapo.
It has very beautiful views.
Very, very beautiful. You see like tunapanda mlima. It has negative gravity.
Oh really?
Yeah. So unaona ni kama tunapanda.
In the videos.
Unaona sasa ni kama tunapanda lakini mimi kwa gari naona ni kama tunateremka. I don't know if you understand. Like we are on an uphill but I'm feeling like tunateremka. When I'm driving, I don't need to accelerate.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you're not accelerating?
No. It has negative gravity. So thanks a lot for journeying with us during this specific road trip to Magadi, and I hope you've seen one or two things along the way. If you're to ask me whether to come here on a road trip, I would say definitely yes. You'd experience a lot of things along the way, and the only thing you should be cautious of is the road. Especially between Kiserian and between Kiserian and Magadi, there are lots of patches, especially on the road that are not okay. So just be cautious when you're coming. Of course, the road is narrow, so but the good thing is the traffic is not that much, so you'll still be okay. So for those who are planning to come to Magadi, make sure you plan safe, plan well, and just come. It's a very nice place. It's like 4 hours from Nairobi, and you'll be there in Magadi. So join us in the next episode when we'll be road tripping. I think we'll be going to Loitoktok. Yeah, so watch out for that specific road trip that will come after this road trip. But probably between now and then we'll be having at least some short videos of what we are doing, here and there with this specific bull run. So until next time, stay woke, stay peaceful, and bye bye. To Rudy Nairobi.